down now. He'll throw it yet again. Into the hands of Olave. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Play action on first down. Taken in by Shaheed. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And now they have a first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Slot receiver headed left. They'll try with the wide out. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on second and goal.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
So now, here's third and goal. And they send a man in motion. Third and long for him here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Blake Groupie to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints drop the lead back to 13. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Carolina offense headed out now. That last touchdown given up cut their lead to 2 scores as they get started here. They're out and set, first and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. To the house, touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And the Panthers leaving their guys out there. Look at this. They're trying for 2. He's throwing for it. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Right, ready to send this one away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The New Orleans offense set to go now. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 32. Looking right, and he finds him. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back now, pressure on its way. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Catch made by Cooks. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
The give on 2nd to Kamara. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Josie Jewell making that stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Moreau. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's Saints ball as we start the fourth, but any efforts might just be futile facing that deficit. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Desperation time here on 4th. That's caught beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
Running back sent in motion. First down from the red zone. This throw is cut. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Kamara. Has the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Groupie to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Man, he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. Connects with Hubbard. And this one does not go far.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Feeling the receiver in motion left. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Counterplay, Hubbard. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Young. Complete to Tremble. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Young. This gets the 1st and more. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New set of downs for him at the 38. To the air on 1st down, Young. Pass complete to Hubbard. And this one doesn't go far.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Back to throw. Here's Young. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
All set up now for 1st and 10. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 1st down.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag. Running it after the penalty. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Hubbard again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They run again with Hubbard. And the struggles continue for him tonight. He's only able to get back to the line. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. Prater puts it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Right, ready to send this one away. Here's Miller on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Saints come marching onto the field. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion left. Throwing now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Second and 10 now. This is complete to Olave. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. 4th down coming up.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First down, ball at the 36. Here's Hubbard on the give. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Up the middle, Hubbard. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from New Orleans.